All right. Hello, and welcome back to Antonio and Helen Diaries podcast. Welcome to Antonio and Helen's Diaries, the podcast where real conversations meet real life.
And every week we dive into relationships, marriage, family, culture, modern dating, and the everyday topics that get people talking.
This is a space for honest opinions, laughter, debate, and plenty of food for thought.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and join the conversation.
Hey,
Hello, I am Antonio.
and I am Helen.
All right, so how has your week been, Helen?
Oh my gosh. You know we're back to Vegas and you know it's summer in Vegas.
Super hot.
It has been crazy hot.
Yeah, absolutely. Super hot.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're managing. I'm staying inside as much as I can. Don't know if you can see that I'm getting like tan lines and stuff. So I'm trying
Lots
to
of tan lines.
trying to avoid it, but it is well.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
This is where we chose.
But I love it. I love the city. I am a city guy.
Vegan.
Yeah. Yes. Awesome. And so we were going to get into this topic about the double standards of women and men dressing certain ways. I came across this video, and we're going to go ahead and show that video.
We'll show you the video, then we will be back.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Damn, I've been in the gym.
Hey. No gym needed, my boy.
What you mean?
Bro, this is a seamless muscle shirt under here I got.
Oh, cut, you tripping. What? What you mean a
Bro,
seamless
bro,
muscle?
It got my chest, abs.
Bruh.
Bro, look at my arms. I got every. Bro, look. You think I'm lying. Watch this shit. Watch this.
Shit. Hey, kid, I need one of them.
Okay, so that was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So, as we could see, the guy had a muscle shirt on underneath his shirt to pretend that he had own muscles. And
Goodness.
honestly, I'm not even mad.
What do you mean you're not even mad?
I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it in a natural way and keep working out like I'm.
It is very gimmicky.
It is very gimmicky.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, though, is it really all that different from when women are wearing push-up bras or wearing Spanx?
Are we really going into this? Let's discuss.
Let's
of course.
discuss.
Let's have this convo. So you're saying that the man wearing a muscle shirt is comparable to the push-up bras and the skims, or the girdles that women get to wear?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, when you are gonna go do your do, and you guys see each other in your natural form, you gotta take all that stuff off. The Spanx gotta come out. And when you take off the Spanx, things start coming out like a busted biscuit.
Oh my goodness, Niels.
So the same goes with a man. If a woman can wear Spanx to conceal the stuff that she doesn't want to show, I feel like a man should be comfortable in wearing a muscle shirt and, accentuating what he would like to have.
Oh my goodness. It's just the fact that, when women do it right, the standard of beauty for women throughout history has always been so high that, we've always been put in corsets. We've been, the skin had to be a certain color, the beauty. Even in the Bible, we talk about when Esther was taken to the palace, they said that he took her 12 months to prepare to see this one king. It was just one man. So the standard for women has always been like all the way up there, which is why we put on these extra layers or enhancements to be the way we are. But I don't think anybody gives that same, judgment with such high standards. So putting on a muscle shirt really tells me, I mean, when you do that, I'm not even thinking about the fact that you're trying to enhance, what you look like. It's making me think about what your psyche, what you are up here for you to go to that length. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
Because women would date men in any shape or form they come in. We know that, guys. You've seen like the shortest king or the tiniest looking nerd dating some hi. As I was saying, some hot supermodel type. And nobody really cares about what the guy looks like as long as he's kind, you is polite, you got money or something. But for you to now decide to put on a muscle shirt, sir, we need you on the couch. We need to talk to you and find out who wronged you, who hurt you, what happened. We need that story for real. That's my thoughts.
I just feel like it's fair.
It is.
It is fair. If you can put on all the things to accentuate, there's even things to make the girls pop out or push together a little more, knowing good and well your girls don't naturally do that when you
The girls are looking down.
they're looking down. They're not looking up unless you gotten some surgery. And then even then, okay, so that's also some type of artificial enhancement. But anyway, aside from that, and you mentioned about how women doesn't have the same standards. Mm-mm.
Yes, Niels.
No, I've
the
seen
standards for
so-
judging women and the standards that men are judged by are two different standards.
I've seen so many situations where mainly the height and mainly the physique is what the issue is. They want that ripped looking guy.
They want the 666.
They want the 666. That's what they be looking for. So what can we do? We can't do anything about our height. So what do? We might get some lifts or something to put inside some inserts in our
Oh
shoes
my
to
goodness.
try to make us look taller. Or we get the 6-pack.
Yeah, for
things.
those who don't know what the 666 is 6 feet, 6 packs, and 6 figure.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
And it's not recommended to make that your goal
No,
for anyone. As you can see, that's not a great number, and it's not.
it is not a great
for
number.
a reason.
Mm.
But yeah, so I kind of feel like that men have been now trying to meet the standards that women have. There's still the financial aspect that they got to reach, but as far as like physique wise, we're looking for new ways to enhance ourselves. The way that women do plastic surgery, I've seen men do plastic surgery on get fake abs.
I've seen that too. Yeah. I mean, are we as a society thinking more on the outward instead of the inward? Because I understand, sometimes it's not even just doing it for someone, it's doing it for yourself because you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel confident in yourself. I get that. But shouldn't we be more concerned about what's inside? The personality, the behavior, the values that define this individual as against what they look like. And while we would all want to have hot summer body and, wear the skimpiest and look good, we should be more concerned also about who we are as humans. What are your standards? What are your values? And does doing this stuff make you fickle, shallow, or just vain? Or is it, I think the conversation we should be having isn't whether it's fair for the men to wear the muscle shirt, but more like, is this vain or is it a way for you to correct yourself as a person to get you the self-confidence you need and the well-being? Because psychologically you're feeling incompetent in one way or the other because you've been bullied or, just criticized all your life. Like when I was growing up, I had this teeth. I've always had them all my life. So I got talked down on a lot about my teeth, but I'm just that individual that I didn't take it to heart. Or maybe I heard it too much. It didn't mar me. It didn't make me, I wasn't self-conscious. I smiled when I want to smile. I still do. I laughed all the freaking time as a child.
Mhm.
And I feel like some people would take those things and then once they have the opportunity to be able to enhance it or to correct it, they do so. So is body enhancement, whether you're wearing a muscle shirt or you're doing implants as a female or a male, is it fickle and shallow or is it beneficial for your mental state?
Mhm.
This is the conversation we should be having, not standard. Listen, it's not fair. The man shouldn't.
Okay.
We've ruled that out. Now we're going to what really is, because the standard that women have been held up on beauty-wise have always been so, so different. That's why we have so many older male actors still getting jobs in Hollywood, while the female ones have to create the opportunity as they get older
Mhm.
if they are not pulling their faces. So yeah.
Okay. That is definitely something, another segment we're going to get into. Right now, we're going to take a quick break, let you guys let this simmer of what she has just, doused us with. We're going to give it time to simmer and we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
You know, a handbag is more than just an accessory. It's confidence, it's presence, it's the final touch that says who you are before you even speak. And that's exactly why I'm loving the Guillemets by Hellene handbag collection. Inspired by elegance, femininity, and bold sophistication, Guillemets by Hellene creates handbags designed for women who want style that feels timeless, yet unforgettable. Whether you're headed to brunch, date night, church, business meetings, or simply owning your everyday look, there's a Guillemets bag made to elevate the moment. From luxurious textures and eye-catching details to versatile designs that blend fashion and function, every piece is crafted to help you stand out beautifully. Because fashion isn't just about what you wear, it's about how you feel when you wear it. So if you're ready to upgrade your collection with handbags that are chic, classy, and made to turn heads, discover the elegance of Guillemets by Helen today. Follow the collection online and find the perfect statement piece that speaks your language of style. Guillemets by Helen, where elegance meets identity.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It is still Antonio and Helen's Diaries podcast. And I am your co-host, Antonio Williams.
And I am your co-host, Helen Alabi Williams.
Awesome. And we have been getting into the topic of the beauty standards with men and women. Is it fair or fickle?
Mm-hmm.
And, let's get into it.
Let's dive in.
All right.
Okay, I had a question during the break and I'm going to pose it because we are talking and we're going to use ourselves. So, Antonio, ever since I met you, we have been working out and trying to get you the six packs.
Mm-hmm. It's been a journey. Yeah.
It has, to the glory of God. You're healthy. We're happy with that. It's still goals.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had the opportunity or the money or, just a way to enhance yourself artificially to have that six pack, liposuction or whatever it is they do, and you just wake up and 2 weeks later you're walking down the streets and you have the muscles and the would you do it?
It's tempting. The way, thinking about it, it's pretty tempting to just take the easy route and just go, snip,
You
snip,
think it's
drain,
easy,
drain.
but I don't think that's easy. When you've seen, what shows like Botched or Nip Talk and see how much goes into the surgery, it's not the easy route.
Yeah, well, I would say no. I wouldn't do it myself personally.
Mhm.
One, I don't like the idea of having to do surgeries for anything.
Mm.
If I can avoid it, I do. As long as it's not a dire risk of my health to not do surgery for something.
Mm.
I think I've had enough as a baby that I think I've met my quota for life. But I feel like you get a lot more, for me at least, I would get a lot more gratification out of the hard work that I put into it and seeing the results that way. So I would stick to doing more. And those gym rats, the buff guys and the chiseled men out there, if you can please put it into the comments on some tips and tricks so I can get rid of this belly and naturally get my six-pack going. Naturally. Yes, please put into the comments. I am all for it. But as far as, is it something that's psychological, that we are feeling like that we have to meet this beauty standard, whether it's male or female? It could, I think that it's psychological. I know for me, when I was younger in high school, I had a lot of issues there, with my looks. Like you mentioned about your teeth, it was my teeth as well. I have a gap and it's not straight, but I would love to get braces. And hey, that's called for a paid partnership. Some dental.
Invisalign.
But anyway, yes, I would love to get Invisalign. I would love to get some type of braces, something to straighten this out, look a little better for the camera. And also, I'm just like, ultimately, I believe for men is how can I attract women more? At least that's how I felt. In my adolescence, how can I attract women more? And I would always see like different types of men that women are attracted to. There was one in particular, which is really strange to say, but he was not a person of color. He was a white guy. And he had this long Fabio-looking hair.
Okay.
And then he was blue-eyed, and he played the guitar. Yeah, this sounds like something out of some crazy romance novel,
Yes.
right? But this is an actual real-life person in high school, no less. How do you have a Fabio in high school? And that's what we had, And I remember he would just he bring in his guitar, he's playing it, and the girls are just swooning over him. And it made me start thinking like, okay, well, I can't be white, but, is that what girls want? Is this blue-eyed, long-haired guy? Anytime I saw a woman swoon over a guy, I was thinking, okay, I gotta look like that. That's how I gotta be.
Oh.
So I literally thought about maybe I'd get some type of contacts. Maybe I would, learn to play an instrument or something.
I was about to say that. Could it have been that they were swooning because he was skillful as a guitarist and not just his looks?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be. But, I don't know. So, and then there was guys that was out there that had the deep voice and all that stuff, or the guys that had the light, Terrence Howard looking eyes and stuff like that.
Goodness.
So I always just kept feeling like I don't look like these guys, and how do I, look like this to be up to the beauty standards of men, and it took me a long time to understand that I am enough with who I am, as I am. That there's someone for everyone. As you can see, I got my baby here. So, there's someone for everyone. And You don't have to you don't have to fit everybody's standard of beauty. You just have to look good enough for that one person that will fit that one relationship. So for me, I have come to myself, so to speak. I've come to myself to where I don't have to try to fit into everybody's box.
Okay. Then that's good that you did. But my own thoughts on this is a lot of people out there are still looking for themselves. So they haven't come to themselves to feel comfortable in their skin. And that's why they do what they do or try to meet the beauty standard that is ever changing. Because one day they want women to be straight as sticks. The next day they want them curvy with, Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian's type of booty and all that. So it is a changing goal. And that's where it's dangerous because you cannot meet someone else's standard of beauty.
Yeah, because everybody's idea of beauty is different.
Right.
What's beautiful in America isn't beautiful in Switzerland, or what's beautiful in Africa isn't what's beautiful in China. So everybody has their own standards.
Yeah.
I think people have to understand that you can't force yourself to be in everybody's fantasy. You just have to be the best reality to someone.
Oh my gosh, play that back. You can't be everybody's fantasy. You just have to be someone's reality. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you can't force yourself to be in everybody's fantasy. You just have to be the best reality for someone.
See? And that's it. We're done. He said it. Dunzo. Be someone's reality.
Yeah, that's it. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
That's true.
And
that's a fact.
I've come to understand that and learn that. And as long as I'm the best version of myself and happy with that, then I think I'm okay.
Yeah, as long as you're healthy, you're happy, you're content, you keep striving to better yourself intellectually, physically, spiritually, and psychologically, I think you should be fine.
Yeah.
Wearing a muscle shirt, going as far as wearing a muscle shirt, sir, that is way too much, especially, and bringing it back to where we started from. The heat, if you were in Vegas, you probably pass out.
You would.
That's the truth.
That's not something you can even attempt in Las Vegas.
No, not in this heat.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So that's our conclusion there. At least that's my conclusion. Is that
Yeah, that's my conclusion.
Yeah.
That people need to get to a point where they love themselves for who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and especially with us being in the film industry, we understand the pressure of having to look a certain way.
Absolutely.
We have seen it with celebrities out there, and I give a big praise and respect for those who embrace their natural looks, because those are like needle in a haystack. With a lot of people who do all the adjustments and everything, and nothing wrong with those who are doing it. If that's what you feel you need to do, then do you. But at the end of the day, you still want to be recognized. When you go, you want someone to know, like, wait, who is that? So I appreciate those who have embraced their natural beauty and has embraced their natural aging. So, and I think even when I'm out there, when I'm successful in film and everything, I'm going to continue to embrace my natural aging and my natural looks.
Well, let's wait till you get there, sir. Because who knows? You might have that money. They say, hey, you want to cast you as the first Black Batman.
Yeah.
And then they say, sir, you just need to tweak a bit and we're going to pay you or pay for it to be done. We will wait till then to see what your response will be. Because it's easy for you to sit here right now and say, I am never going to do this or I'm never going to do that. When you find yourself in certain situations or in certain rooms with certain compensations,
Mhm.
it
See,
might change.
she knew how to hit me there too.
Mhm.
She knows that I love Batman,
Mhm.
and that's one of my dream roles is to be the first Black Batman.
Black Batman, Black Batman, Black Batman.
Black Batman. I'm Batman. I'm already practicing my voice. But yeah. But like you said, we'll see when we get to that. And, I had to really consider how bad do I really want this? Do I really want it that bad to want to change something? It's going into any type of altercation on yourself is scary and it can be dangerous. So,
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah. But this has been an awesome discussion.
It has. We only scratched the surface, but it is something that needed to be addressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want to thank you guys for joining us on today's episode. And if you would like to join us on Antonio and Helen's Diaries podcast, feel free to email us on our email that we'll put on the screen and the description. You can also reach us on Instagram as well. And of course, we love paid partnerships.
Oh, yes,
so
please.
Feel free to reach out if you feel that your brand or your product will meet Antonio and Helen's Diaries. If you feel like it's something that's suitable for us, feel free to email us on that as well. And also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. This has been Antonio and Helen's Diaries podcast. See you next episode.